Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
At 11 past 8, KELY News, sponsored by Sahara Motors, home of the Touch-A-Truck promotion. Coming up July 4th weekend, you can win a Dodge Ram Tough truck. Stop by Sahara Motors for complete details. Right now, 69 degrees on Georgetown Ranch, and the winds are still gusty. We do have a wind advisory posted today, and we will see. Yesterday we saw some winds as high as 51 miles an hour. I think was the highest we had reported at Yellen Field. Early this morning, we still had gusts as high as 35 miles an hour. Those winds will pick up later today, and we could see winds in the 50-mile-an-hour range. But we did get up to 82 degrees yesterday, and tying the old record set in 1960. They broke a record over in Eureka at 85. Elko tied their record high from 1940. They got up to 86 degrees. County Commission will meet Wednesday, topping the agenda, an update schedule from R Plus Hydro on that White Pine Pump Storage project. County will also consider applying for a grant to obtain $446,000 in snow removal equipment, and they're also going to consider terminating the Marich Field and Broadbent Park upgrade projects that were to be funded by grant funds from SNPLMA. Problems with the county's ability to execute past projects from SNPLMA, such as the Duck Pond project, and fear from some county commissioners that the county might not be able to afford the ongoing maintenance for those projects, has the commission considering this move. The commission will meet at 9 o'clock this morning at the White Pine County Library. Nevada seeing a rise in deadly crashes, that according to the latest report from the Office of Traffic Safety. The first quarter of this year, up until April 30th, 128 fatal crashes statewide. That is a 7.5% increase compared to the same period last year, when there were 119. Some rural counties saw sharp spikes in the first quarter. White Pine County recorded 2 fatal crashes this year. That was a 200% jump, none last year in the first quarter. Eureka County, a fatal crash. That was up from none, also in 2024. Officials say these numbers highlight the ongoing need for caution and safety on Nevada roads, as well as an ongoing need to slow down and remember your seatbelts. White Pine County Sheriff Scott Hemroyd had this comment for us this morning. With Nevada seeing a rise in fatal crashes along our state highways, I would just like to remind all drivers to take extra time in traveling to their destinations. Don't be in a hurry, wear your seatbelt, don't drive drowsy, and if you just have to take that call, place that call or text, pull over it. Be safe out there. Your actions not only affect yourself, but all others who are traveling. Let's make this a safe Memorial Day weekend and summer. Nevada among the states affected by a Listeria outbreak linked to ready-to-eat food products. Federal officials say at least 10 people have been hospitalized nationwide, including several in the state of Nevada. This outbreak tied to foods produced by Fresh and Ready Foods based in California. FDA says the recalled items were sold in our state and other western states at hospitals, hotels, convenience stores, airports, and even on airlines. Some of the patients had already been hospitalized before getting sick, and the tainted food was later traced back to those facilities. Fresh and Ready Foods has issued a voluntary recall of multiple products with use-by dates from April 22nd to May 19th. The affected brands include Fresh and Ready Foods, City Point Market Fresh Foods to Go, and Fresh Take Crave Away. Well, the Ladycats heading for state with a second-place finish in the 2A Southern League playoffs. They've punched their ticket to Lovelock. On Friday, they lost to Needles 14-3, rebounded to beat Lincoln County again 8-4 in the playoff game, a play-in game, and in the final on Saturday, they did fall again to Needles 12-2. Ladycats have a rough first-round opponent in the double elimination tournament as they take on the Yerington Lions. That'll be a 1 o'clock contest on Thursday at Pershing County High School. The Bobcats baseball team eliminated on Friday after their loss on Thursday to Lake Mead Christian Academy. They did win against Lincoln County on Friday 13-5, but the Needles Mustangs sent the Bobcats home with a 13-3 loss. Lake Mead Christian Academy and Needles will be representing 2A Southern Division at state this week in Lovelock. Livi Weiland continues her surge in the 3A Southern League Swim Tournament. She finished 4th in the girls' 50-yard freestyle and 3rd in the girls' 100-yard butterfly to advance to 3A state beginning Saturday at the Moana Springs Community Aquatic Center in Reno. And golfers heading to Las Vegas, Travis Peterson, Holden Windows, Zayden McClintock will compete next Tuesday and Wednesday in the 3A State Golf Tournament at the Club at Sunrise in Las Vegas. For Sahara Motors at 8:17, that's a check of your morning news from the state of Nevada.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Maggie or Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93.
Or call 775-289-4473.
Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.